Okay, so let's continue with the chapter from here. Anil was asleep. A beam of moonlight stepped over the balcony and fell on the bed. Now, what happened? The thief had to make his move now, and a night was decided by him that today I'll grab the money. So I sat up on the floor considering the situation. If I took the money, I could catch 10:30 express to Lucknow. So he had decided everything, that if I'll get the money tonight, Anil was sleeping, money was under his mattress, I'll take that money, and there was a 10:30 express to Lucknow. I'll leave this city and go away somewhere else. So everything was well planned. Slipping out of the blanket, I crept up to the bed. So he was a thief, obviously a very skilled one. So he slowly got out of his blanket. Crept means slowly walking without being noticed or without making any sound. He went near the bed of Anil. Anil was sleeping peacefully. His face was clear and unlined. When he saw Anil, he was sleeping, and his face was unlined means he was a very good person and a very clear person, a soft person. So he was a very good person also. So he thought that when he saw him, that his face was very clear, unlined, and I had more marks on my face, though mine were mostly scars. And the thief says that there were lots of scars on my face. Obviously he was a thief, he might have been caught, people might have given him a beating, and he had got hurt while doing so. So his face was full of scars, he had hurt himself many times, but Anil's face was very clear. My hand slid under the mattress. So he was a thief. Slowly he put his hand under the mattress, searching for notes, and his fingers started searching the notes under the mattress slowly. When I found them, I drew them out without a sound. And when he got the hold, he got the feeling that here the notes are. He started pulling those notes with his fingers out. Anil sighed in his sleep and turned on his side towards me. Now, what happened? Anil was sleeping on the other direction with the face turned in the opposite direction. But when he was doing so, little bit of movement, even it happens to us when we are fast asleep. If somebody touches us, or many times even we also change the position while sleeping, but we do not wake up. We are asleep. It becomes unconsciously we change the position while sleeping many times during the night. So the same thing happened. Now Anil turned his face towards him. He was sleeping. He never noticed that who is next to me or somebody is stealing the money, but his face was in front of him. Just imagine that he was very close to the person and he was still sliding out the money towards me. I was startled and quite crawled out of the room. So, but then too, Anil did not wake up. So, he got a bit surprised. But then too, he was able to get out all the money, and slowly he got hold of all the money and took the money and left the room. So, he started moving out, and he took all the money. Now, he left the house also. Slowly, he closed the door, left the house, went out of the house. And now, when I was on the road, I began to run. So, now he was on the road, it was night, and he started running with the money. I had the notes at my waist. So, he put the notes on his waist. He held them there, held there by the string of my pyjamas. He tied those notes tightly. I slowed down to walk and counted the notes, and slowly, after lots of running, he got tired, and then he thought, let me count the money, how much money I have stole. So he counted, it was 600 rupees in 50 notes and 600 rupees in. Now this is not a modern day story, it was an old story. So at that time 600 rupees meant more than 5 to 6,000 rupees. So that was a good amount of money for him. I could live like an oil rich Arab for a week or two. See, for 600 rupees, he said I could live a very good life for week or two. That was enough money for me. When I reached the station, I did not stop at the ticket office. I had never bought a ticket in my life. He was a thief. Why should he buy a ticket? So he never bought a ticket in his entire life because he was doing these things for many years. So he did not wait for the ticket also. And now he reached the railway platform also, to the railway station also, but dashed straight to the platform. The Lucknow Express was just moving out. But now what happened? As he counted the money, he had lots of money. He decided, okay, and he then again started running and reached the railway station. And now when he reached the railway station, the Lucknow Express was just moving out. He was a bit late now, and the train had slowly left the platform. The train had still to pick up speed, and I should have been able to jump into one of the carriage. So it was, the train had not already left, but it was just slowly moving. He could have easily caught the train by just running few steps and just jumping into the train. It was not a difficult thing to do for him, and he could have got hold of the train also. But I hesitated. But something in his conscience, in his heart, something made him stop. So he hesitated, means he started thinking. The train was moving in front of him. It was the only chance. For some reason, I can't explain. And he says, why? I don't know, but I really stopped at that moment. I lost the chance to get away. And when he was thinking, the train already left. So he says that I lost the chance. The train already left. When the train had gone, I found myself standing alone on the deserted platform. Now he's thinking, the train left, it was night, the platform was empty, the train had gone. Now he was alone there. I had no idea where to spend the night. Now he's thinking, oh, the train also left. Now I have stole the money, but tonight where shall I go and where shall I stay? Because he cannot go back there. I had no friends. Believing that friends were more trouble than help, he said, I never had friends, I never kept friends because they were more trouble. I was better alone because I could live my life my way, and I did not want to make anyone curious by staying at one of the small hotels near the station. And there were stations, he had lots of money, he could have stayed at the hotel somewhere, but it would make someone curious that this age boy having so much of money staying in a hotel alone without any luggage. Then the hotel the manager would also get curious that maybe he is a thief because his condition was such. Then might it be possible that he may call the police and he might get caught. So he was thinking about all the things, that curious in staying some of the hotels near the station. The only person I knew really well was the man I had robbed, and now he is realizing that in the entire world there is only one place where I can go, where to the Anil's house, and he had robbed that person. Now how will he go there? Leaving the station, I walked slowly down the bazaar. Now what happened? The train had gone. He's coming back. He's going through the bazaar. In my short career as a thief, I had made a study of men's faces when they had lost their goods. And now he's thinking. He's thinking about even Anil. And he's thinking that when people lose their money, what kind of face they make, what kind of trouble they have, I know, because I have robbed lots of people. The greedy man shows fear. Now he is thinking, and he is just thinking in his mind that if whenever we rob a greedy person, his face shows fear. A rich man shows anger, and the person who is rich shows anger. He gets angry that I am robbed. And a poor man shows acceptance. Very important line. But if you rob a poor person, he'll accept it. He will not have fear, he will not have anger, he will not be greedy. Nothing can you see on his face because he has a little bit of money, and if you rob him, then he will not feel the pain that the others feel. So it shows acceptance. But I knew that Anil's face, when he discovered the theft, would show only a touch of sadness. And he knew that when in the morning when Anil will realize that he has been robbed and Hari Singh is no more in the house, he will understand that I have been robbed and he has left the house. What will be the reaction of Anil? It will be sadness, because he trusted the boy. So he will not mind about the money much, because he was a very careless person and he never had so much attachment with the money. He also used to spend a lot of money whenever he used to get it. So he didn't have much attachment, but the attachment of a person, the love that he had given, that will make him feel really sorry, and he will have a feeling of sadness, not for the loss of money, but the loss of trust. That is more important. Money you can get many chances in life to earn money, But once you lose trust, you lose money, you can have next time you will earn more and you will get the money back. But once the trust is lost of a person, you never get it back. So the thief is thinking that I have actually done a very wrong thing. Now he will lose trust in me. He believed in me, he gave me everything, and I robbed him. I found, so he's just thinking about Anil, what he did for me. That is a backflash that is having, and he's thinking that he helped me, he made me read and write, everything he gave me, and he was such a good person, and I robbed him. I found myself in the maiden and sat down on a bench. So now he's realizing, he's thinking, oh, I have done something very, very wrong. So he sat on a bench. The night was chilly, it was cold, it was very, very cold, and he had nothing to wear also. So it was very chilly, it was very, very cold. It was nearly November, so it was cold, and a light drizzle added my discomfort. And it was cold and it started drizzling, means not very heavily raining, but it started raining. So in the cold and the rain, you can understand what would be the situation. Soon it was raining quite heavily, and after the drizzle, it started raining heavily. It rained very, very heavy that night. My shirt and my pajamas stuck to my skin, and the cold wind blew the rain across my face. Now he's thinking, he was holding the money. It was very cold, and there was wind also about it. Added, I went back to the bazaar and sat down in the shelter of the clock tower. So there was a clock tower in the bazaar somewhere. He sat beside it. The clock showed midnight. It was midnight now, because lots of time had passed in this process. I felt for notes. I felt for the notes. They were damp from the rain. Now when he touched the notes, it rained heavily. He had been in the rain. Now the notes also were damp, means they were totally wet due to the rain. Anil's money, in the morning he would probably have given me 2 or 3 rupees to go to the cinema. Now this lots of money was with him, but it was Anil's money, and he is thinking that if I had not robbed him, in the money he would have given me 2 to 3 rupees, and I would have seen a film I would have been to a cinema hall to watch a film. But now I had it all. I couldn't cook his meal, run to the bazaar, or learn to write whole sentence anymore. Now he's realizing, what have I lost? I have lost that I will never know how to cook, because Anil used to teach him how to cook. So I will never be able to cook now meals, run the bazaar. Every now and then he used to send me to the bazaar to buy things. That I will never get a chance, and I will never now know. I'll never be able to read and write also, because Anil used to teach him to read and write also. So I have actually lost all these things. I had forgotten about them in the excitement of the theft, and while he was stealing the things, he had forgotten that if I steal the money, I am going to lose many more things. Whole sentence. I knew. Again, he is thinking that he wanted to learn to write the entire sentences also. So now he is thinking, whole sentence I knew could one day bring me more than few hundred rupees, and he knew that if I learn to read and write, I can get a job, I could do a better work, I don't need to rob people, to steal money and to cheat people. If I know how to read and write, it would give me some job, maybe a small job, but I will be able to earn something. It was a simple matter to steal. Stealing is a very simple thing. You don't need any education for it. But that's what he's thinking. And sometimes just simple to be caught. And many times while stealing, you can get even caught. Every time you cannot just run away. Many times you get caught also. But to be a real big man, a clever and respected man, was something else. See, to be a respected man, a good person in a society, it is very difficult to be, because it's very easy to be a thief, but it is very, very difficult to be a good person in the society. So now he is realizing that if I stay with him, I can be a good person, a respected one, or something else. I should go back to Anil, and now he is deciding that I don't have any other way. His thoughts change his mind. Nobody added anything to his thoughts, but he himself thought all these things, and now he changed what he was doing. I told myself, if only to learn to read and to write. Now he's thinking that I don't want anything. If I could only stay with Anil, then I can learn to read and write at least. I hurried back to the room, feeling very nervous, for it is much easier to steal something than to return it undetected. Very easy, very important. That now he decided that I'll go back, and he says that it is very difficult to it is very easy to steal money, but to put the money back at the same place without being noticed, means not taking the money, stealing it is very easy, but putting the money back at the same place without being noticed, it is much more difficult, because at that time also you can get caught and the scene will look as if you are stealing. You cannot then explain the other person that I am not stealing, I am putting the money. Who will believe you? Nobody will believe. In the examination, if a chit is found next to you, what will happen? No doubt it's not your chit, it is somebody else's, but it will be very difficult for you to prove that I am not copying. I have just found it, I don't know whose it is. Nobody will believe you, because it was just next to you, under your table, or just next to your book or your supplementary. It means that you are stealing. So the same situation arises here. So he is telling that it is very difficult. Now I'll put the money undetected there, means without being noticed, undetected. I opened the door quietly, then stood in the doorway. Now he opened the door quietly. Everything had to be repeated and without being noticed. So again he had to go quietly, open the door quietly, do all the things which he had done previously while stealing. And that more important was to be undetected, means without Anil waking Anil up. Then stood at the doorway. In the clouded moonlight, Anil was still asleep, but Anil was still sleeping. He was still sleeping. I crept to the head of the bed and my hands came up with the notes. I felt his breaths on my hands. See how close he was when he was putting the money. Anil was just sleeping in that position. His breaths were, he felt his breath on his hand, means he was very close. Just imagine if Anil woke up at that very moment, what would have happened. I remained still for a minute, then my hands found the edge of the mattress and I slipped under it with the notes. But slowly, he was very skilled person, so slowly he put the money back where it was and withdrew his hand outside, and Anil still did not wake up. Now the climax is very good. I woke up late next morning, and what did he do? He put the money quietly there and left the room. He used to sleep in the balcony, so he went there, he took the blanket and was sleeping. The next morning he was sleeping and he did not wake up early that day. He was sleeping because he had during the night he was outside, so he was sleeping. To find Anil had already made the tea, and in the morning when he woke up, when he was Anil had already been awake before him, and Anil had made the tea that day in the morning. He stretched out his hand towards me, and when he woke up, he called Anil to just wake up. That why are you sleeping so late today? And he stretched out his hand towards me. He brought tea for him. He had made his tea for him also and for the thief, Hari Singh also. He stretched out his hand towards me. There was a 50 rupee note between his fingers. Now what did he do? He gave him the money and there was 50 rupees note that was with the tea. So at that time he did not know, the thief did not know. And when he found the money that Anil had given him 50 rupees in the morning itself, my heart sank. I thought I had been discovered. And now what he is thinking? Oh, that Anil had discovered that I had robbed the money. He understood, because without any reason, if he is giving him 50 rupees, that means that Anil came to know about the entire theft. So now he is feeling more guilty, because now if he had left, then it would have been better, because he would never have to face Anil. But now he was again with in front of him, sleeping at his own place, and the person is giving him the money without saying anything and without even demanding. I had been discovered means he thought that मेरी चोरी पकड़ी गई. The same thing. He is thinking that I have been discovered. What I have done? I have been caught by Anil. I made some money yesterday, he explained. But see, the person was a very kind-hearted person. What did he say? I made some money yesterday, he explained. Now you will be paid regularly. Just imagine. The person is so good and he's saying that now I have made money yesterday, a good sum of money. Don't worry, from today I will start paying you also. You can stay here, eat, stay, and now I will pay you also a salary, a small amount of salary also I will give you. So I will pay you some money. Now you will be paid regularly. And he said, I will pay you regularly. My spirit rose. But when the thief got really excited and happy that, oh, now it's so good. Now I will get even salary here. But see the end. What happened? My spirit rose. He was happy. But when I took the note, I saw it was still wet from the night's rain. What happened? When he took the note in his hand, the notes were wet, because those notes the thief Hari Singh had already stolen and they were wet due to the rain. So obviously in the morning Anil understood, because if the money is under the mattress, it won't get wet. How can the money get wet under a mattress? So the entire thing you might get in your mind that Anil had already known, and when he holded the money, it was still wet. So obviously, how can a note get wet? So maybe he knows everything. So due to the night's rain, today we will start writing sentences. See, the person never said anything to him, and about that he's helping him more, and he's telling from today we'll begin writing sentence, we'll learn how to write sentences. So now just imagine the condition of the thief. When the person is too good to you and you have done him wrong, you feel very, very guilty. Even if he's a thief, he has a heart and he can understand. So it becomes very, very difficult. We can imagine. So today we will start writing sentences. He said, he knew, but neither his lips nor his eyes showed anything. And the thief also knows that I have been caught, and the person who is sitting in front of me knows what I have done, that I have stole his money. But he never said a word, nor could he find anything in his eyes. Means the person was totally relaxed, without any gesture or any sign that the other person could get hold of. I smiled at Anil in my most appealing way. And what did he do? Again the thief started smiling. Anil also had a bit of smile. He understood, and the smile came by itself without any effort. See, this time the smile that came on the thief's face was the real from his heart. Until now he was just trying to manipulate the person, and he was just wanted to manipulate the person. That's why he was giving him every day a false smile. But today he gave him the real one, because it came from his heart. Means now his entire thing, the story that ends, the end of the story is that the person knew, but he never told him. And that changed the heart of the thief, of Hari Singh. So he could have told him also, but he did not tell a word. So, and by not telling, and the person realizing his own mistake, changed the person. The person changed due to his nature. So this is how the story ends, a very good one. You can write down the question answers that are at the next page, on the page number 13. So here we come to the end of a really good story. Thank you very much.